ScRalP. The name is actually ScRalP. So it's ScRalP versus Karaffee here. Two lower ranked players. And the interesting thing in the Diadem Trust is that they can license patents from other players. I keep saying patents, but patents is the right pronunciation. Why do I keep saying patents? Oh, they're both waiting to get a sort of starting bonus of maybe 100 or more. And ScRalP and Karaffee directly diving into things as a steel mill got set down at Karaffee's side, and ScRalP immediately goes for metal mine. Now that we have here a scientific HQ versus a robotic HQ. So very easy to go tactical on one another. Considering I don't think it tells us as we mouse over, no. But the robotics facility basically
HQ has been upgraded.
The black
needs
market
electricity,
is online.
silicon and electronics to survive. And to basically advance. Yeah, it doesn't exactly tell us what it needs to live. But ScRalP and Karaffee, not exactly much of a difference, but Karaffee being slightly ahead, are both level 2 now. Karaffee keeps banking on steel and aluminum, whereas ScRalP is actually having problems with his electronics facility. Very likely because he has neither carbon nor silicon, which he is in the middle of getting. Oh, an Ioquake is basically an earthquake only on Io. What it does, it destroys buildings and drives prices up, as you have just read, no doubt. Karaffee keeping up with the metal production. He wants to get some steel in to upgrade faster. And the steel mills are currently experiencing problems, as ScRalP is currently lacking in iron, which he's currently fixing. And a geothermal plant goes down. Karaffee, knowing what kind of power the best power is, namely geothermal. And the electronics facility here lies in ruins. I'm not sure if ScRalP is noticing this, or if he's just letting it burn out. I guess it doesn't pay to actually repair it until you have some resources. Maybe. I can only assume that that is what ScRalP is thinking. Either that or he's just not noticing the big ass fire. Another geothermal vent occupied by Karaffee as his ship moves in to build another geothermal plant. Karaffee currently fixing his economy. As he starts catching up with... ScRalP fixing his economy as it starts catching up with Karaffee. Why am I mixing these players up? So now we're observing aluminum after aluminum slowly making its way to Karaffee as he continues being up in the market. Now if you'll excuse me a second. There we go. I need some canned juice. At any rate, Karaffee expanding on his fuel production as the fuel prices actually go up and up and up and up. Something that ScRalP is currently completely ignoring in favor of catching up with Karaffee's HQ level. Both are now at level 3. ScRalP's carbon, ScRalP's iron, just moving in here. He finally rebuilt his electronics facility.
Let the bidding begin.
And there's a build on a patent, which is liquid batteries. Now liquid batteries allow the solar panel and solar condenser to always be on, and not only during daytime. A small but very meaningful advantage on IO.
Sold.
Now obviously it will be a very massive advantage to have solar condensers right on Sol, but we're not there yet. We are yet not strong enough to actually resist Sol. So let us not even think about it. Karaffee getting more and more and more of an advantage as he continues putting his stock in fuel. A solar flare happens. Good news for... Who is this good news for? I think Karaffee, because Karaffee is the only one I've seen build not only 4 geothermal plants, but I was semi-sure he had some sort of solar condenser or something lying around. Apparently not the case. Apparently I mixed up last game and this game. Doesn't really matter. And Karaffee very quickly encroaching upon ScRalP. Now at this stage, all that really matters is how quickly Karaffee can buy out ScRalP, and how quickly ScRalP can defend himself from being bought out. To buy a player out, you just need to buy this, what's it, 6th share, and as soon as you own above 50%, you're good, you're good. Source of iron has diminished. Bad news for ScRalP. And it's just a matter of seconds until ScRalP is finally bought out by Karaffee and Karaffee wins the game with ScRalP as a subsidiary.